Hello students, in this video I am going to discuss about the gratuity calculation. Previously we had discussed about the 5 rules of gratuity, right? For the government employee it is fully exempt. For employee covered by the Payment of Gratuity Act there are few calculations, and for rule number 3 for a private sector employee, and rule number 4 if employee receives gratuity, and last rule number 5 if employee does not receive gratuity. Those were the rules. So we shall discuss with the question and solution. Mr. K on 31st 2009, after serving in a private company for 32 years, he received 78,000 as gratuity. His average monthly salary in the immediate preceding 10 months was rupees 2,800. Compute is exempted and taxable gratuity for the assessment year 2009-10. So after reading the question, you must be aware of the rules of gratuity, whether he is a government employee, whether he is a private employee, whether he is covered by the Payment of Gratuity Act or not. Okay. So Mr. K on 31st 3 2009, after serving in a private company, so it is clearly mentioned that private company and nothing has been mentioned, right? Whether he is covered by the Payment of Gratuity Act or not, whether he receives gratuity or not, nothing is given. He is a private employee, so we have to apply the rule of private employee, that is the rule number 3. For private sector and settled corporation, what is the rule? 10 lakh is the maximum limit. Actual amount of gratuity received or half month average salary for each year of completed service. Among these 3 we have to select whichever is less as a exempted amount. So computation of exempted and taxable gratuity I have written for the assessment year 2009-10. So I have taken half month's average salary. It is not compulsion that you have to write in order, that is 10 lakhs you have to write first, and after that actual amount of gratuity received. You can write in any order, but the thing is you have to choose the minimum amount, that is whichever is less among 3 items. So firstly I have written half month's average salary for the each year of completed service. So what is the monthly salary he is receiving? It is given as his average monthly salary in the immediate preceding 10 months was rupees 2,800. So rule says half month's average salary. So average salary half ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಹಾಫ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಗೆ ತೊಗೊಳ್ತೀರಿ? 2,800 ಇಂಟು ಹಾಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? 1,400 ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಈಚ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ he has been served for, he has served for the company, that will be taken. So 32 years he has been worked in private company. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 1,400 ಹಾಫ್ ಆಯಿತು average month salary into 32 years. In case if they have given 32 years and 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, whatever the months they have given, if 6 months is given, we have to convert into 33 years. So 6 months and more than 6 months if it is given in the equation, that will be converted into next years. That means 32 years and 6 months, or 32 years and 7 months, 8 months, or more than 6 months. 6 months and more than 6 months if it is given, we have to convert into next years. If it is less than 6 months, you have to convert it, you have to keep the same years. If for example 32 years and 4 months or 5 months, you have to keep it as 32 years only. So in this example what they have given 32 years exactly, so we have to multiply with the 32 years. So what, how to do? Half months average salary half ಮಾಡಿ 2,800 half, sorry average salary ಇದೆ ಅದರದ್ದು half ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ 1,400 ಬರುತ್ತೆ into 32 years of service ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? 44,800. Next to maximum limit 10 lakhs. Next to actual amount of gratuity received, whichever is less is exempted. We have to take actual amount of gratuity taken how much? 78,000, right? In question they have mentioned actual amount of gratuity received 78,000. So that will be taken 78,000. Whichever is less is exempted, that means you have to write it down. Okay. Out of these 3, 44,800, 10 lakhs and 78,000, these 3 amounts, whichever is less is taken. So which one is amount? Which amount is lesser among these 3? 44,800 is the lesser amount. So ಈ ಮೂರರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಅಮೌಂಟನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸಮ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಮೂರು ಅಮೌಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ? 44,800 is the lesser, right? So I have written at the end 44,800. In front of that only you have to write whichever is less is exempted. It is wrongly written in front of the 78,000. You have to write this whichever is less is exempted down in second line. 44,800 in front of that you have to write down whichever is less is exempted. So 44,800, 10 lakhs, 78,000. Among these 3 amounts you have to choose the lesser amount. The lesser amount is 44,800. In front of 44,800 you have to write down whichever is less is exempted. So exempted amount is 44,800. What is the taxable amount? How to calculate taxable amount? So taxable amount will be actual amount received minus exempted. Actual amount of gratuity received how much? 78,000, which is given in the question, minus exempted amount 44,800, you will get 33,200 as taxable amount. This is the way of calculation of gratuity. So question ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ನೀವು ಏನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಆ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಆಯಿತು. So among these three values you have to choose the minimum or the lesser amount. So this is for the private employee. Nothing is mentioned whether he is covered by the Payment of Gratuity Act or not. So I have applied rule number 3. ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ರೂಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 3 ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟ್ಯೂಟರಿ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ಸ್. ರೂಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 4 ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಲಿ. ಇಫ್ ಈ ರಿಸೀವ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರಾಜ್ಯುಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು, ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಕ್ವೆಶನಲ್ಲಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಗ್ರಾಜ್ಯುಟಿ, ಎಕ್ಸೆಂಪ್ಟೆಡ್ ಗ್ರಾಜ್ಯುಟಿ ಇಫ್ he receives gratuity, if he does not receive gratuity. In that case, we have to calculate rule number 4 and 5. Nothing is mentioned. They have mentioned the private employee, that is, he is working in a company, that means private employee. So we have to apply rule number 3. We can't apply rule number 2 because it is not given that he has been covered by the Payment of Gratuity Act. So we can't apply rule number 2. Rule number 1 is for the government employee, so he is not a government employee. Next question. Mr. Bharat is an employee who retired in the month of March 2009 after completing services of 35 years and 8 months. Try to understand, 35 years and 8 months. So we have to convert into 36 years. In a private company, he received rupees 44,000 as gratuity under the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. So here it is clearly mentioned that payment of, he has been covered under Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. His monthly salary on the date of immediate preceding the date of retirement was rupees 1560. Compute exempted and taxable gratuity. So rule ಯಾವುದು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, he is a private employee and he has been covered by the Payment of Gratuity Act. So Payment of Gratuity Act ಯಾವ ರೂಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ರೂಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 3 ಅಲ್ಲ, ರೂಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2 for employee covered by the Payment of Gratuity Act. So we have to apply this rule, right? So 10 lakhs as it is, ಅದು ರೂಲ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರಾಚ್ಯುಟಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ. 15 days salary ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ 15 days salary. So how to calculate it? Computation of exempted and taxable gratuity. Maximum limit is 10 lakhs as per the rule. Actual amount of gratuity received is given in the equation. How much he has received? 44,000. It is given in the equation 44,000. Next, 15 days salary based on the salary last drawn for each completed year of service. So last draw ಮಾಡಿದಿಷ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. Salary, his monthly salary on the date immediately preceding the date of retirement was rupees 1560. They'll provide in the question itself, that will be taken. So 15 days salary ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತೆ, 30 days ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, 15/30 ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, 15/26 ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ 4 ಡೇಸು ಸಂಡೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ 26 ಡೇಸನ್ನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ 1560 ಇಂಟು 15 days salary, 15/26, you will get 900 into number of years of service. That means 35 years and 8 months it is given. So 6 months and more than 6 months it will be converted into next year. So 36 years we have to consider. So 900 into 36 years, you will get 32,400. So out of these three figures, maximum limit 10 lakhs, actual amount received 44,000, 15 days salary 32,400. Out of these three, you have to choose whichever is less as exempted. So 32,400 is exempted, whichever is less is exempted. So taxable is similar. Actual amount of gratuity received minus exempted gratuity, it will be 44,000 minus 32,400. It will be 11,600. It is taxable gratuity. So 44,000 ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂತು, ಅದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರಾಚ್ಯುಟಿ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. 32,400 ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂತು, ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸೆಂಪ್ಟೆಡ್ ಗ್ರಾಚ್ಯುಟಿ, ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಗ್ರಾಚ್ಯುಟಿ ಎಕ್ಸೆಂಪ್ಟೆಡ್ ಗ್ರಾಚ್ಯುಟಿಯನ್ನು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಉಳಿದಿರೋದು ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಬಲ್ ಗ್ರಾಚ್ಯುಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. Next, one more question we shall discuss. Mr. X is an employee of a company, retires from his service on 1/1/2008. He commuted his entire pension and gets rupees 30,000. Find out the exempted commuted value if he receives gratuity, if he does not receive gratuity. So you can clearly understand by the question where it is given he receives gratuity, he does not receive gratuity. What is the rule for that? Rule number 4 and rule number 5. If employee receives gratuity, if employee does not receive gratuity. If he receives gratuity, 1/3 of commuted value is exempted. If he does not receive gratuity, half of the commuted value is exempted. So I have written if he receives gratuity, 1/3 of commuted value is exempted. What is the commuted value ಅಂದರೆ ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಟೋಟಲ್ ಪೆನ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪೆನ್ಷನನ್ನು ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸಲಕ್ಕೆ ಲಂಸಮ್ ಅಮೌಂಟನ್ನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 30,000 1/3 is exempted. So 30,000 into 1/3 you will get 10,000 is exempted value. So taxable will be ಟೋಟಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂವಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸೆಂಪ್ಟೆಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂವನ್ನು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಉಳಿದ್ರು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಬಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಈ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರಾಜ್ಯುಟಿ ರೂಲ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನು ಹಾಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕಮಿಟೆಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಂಪ್ಟೆಡ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಫ್ ಅದನ್ನು 30,000 ಕಮಿಟೆಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇದೆ ಹಾಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ 15,000 ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಬಲು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಗ್ರಾಜ್ಯುಟಿ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 15,000 exempted, remaining will be taxable gratuity. So this is the discussion about the gratuity, exempted gratuity and taxable gratuity. Very simple to calculate and easy to understand because as per the rule we have to go.